अस्सलाम वालेकुम गाइस। तो क्या हाल चाल है आप सबका। तो उम्मीद करता हूँ आप सब ठीक ठाक होंगे, फिट फाट होंगे। तो गाइस आज इस वीडियो पे मैं रिएक्शन करने लगा हूँ। थोड़ा सा गला ख़राब मुझे लग रहा है। उसका टाइटल है मैकडोनल्ड्स इंडिया वर्सेस पाकिस्तान विच इज़ बेस्ट फ्लू टू बोथ। तो एक फॉरेनर जो है वो टेस्ट करेगा पाकिस्तानी मैकडोनल्ड और इंडियन मैकडोनल्ड। तो दोनों मैकडोनल्ड्स के दरमियान कंपैरिजन होगा। वैसे पाकिस्तानी मैकडोनल्ड और इंडियन मैकडोनल्ड में ऐसा क्या फ़र्क होगा मुझे तो नहीं पता, क्योंकि मैकडोनल्ड तो एक ही है, पर शायद थोड़ा सा फ़र्क हो क्योंकि इंडिया की साइड पे ज़्यादा वेजिटेरियन लोग रहते हैं और पाकिस्तानी साइड पे जो हैं वो नॉन वेजिटेरियन जो हैं वो रहते हैं। तो चलें वीडियो को देखने का मज़ा आएगा। जल्दी से वीडियो को स्टार्ट करते हैं। लेट्स गो।
Also, I hate it when a brand expands overseas, like McDonald's, and they change the flavors. So when I go there, it tastes nothing like the original. You go in there for that authentic American experience, and it's nothing like it. So let's go eat at McDonald's here in India and in Pakistan and see which is the most authentic.
India coming first. This is Pakistan.
Okay, so it's been a horrible start. I got here, the drinks machine isn't working. There's no chocolate shake here. There's mosquitoes everywhere. I'm trying not to get dengue. And fourthly, they're charging for ketchup now. The girl put 2 ketchup sachets on my receipt and I had to ask her to take it off because I don't want it, right? And they're charging 2 rupees per sachet, and I think this is a good thing actually because there's such a wasting this, and I still got free ketchup anyway on my tray. So be careful, they are charging more for ketchup. If you don't want it, they shouldn't be adding it to people's receipts automatically like that. That is just wrong. And this is something you will see in India. Even at McDonald's, they will try to add things to your receipt that you have not ordered. Now, unsurprisingly, the McDonald's menu is completely different here in India. And it's mainly because there's no beef products and no pork products sold here. And they don't actually give a beef alternative like Burger King does. Burger King sells the mutton Whopper. But unfortunately, the mutton just tastes like rubber. It's really bad. So McDonald's here just does chicken when it comes to meat. And I don't know why they've outlawed pork products here. I'm guessing it's because they don't want to annoy Muslims. But at the same time, I've never seen them trying to get pork banned here in India and protesting. But there is no pork ban in India. Pork is completely legal here. And I think the exclusion of pork and beef at McDonald's in Pakistan and India really shows the similarities between the countries. Because both these bans, the pork and the beef ban, are based on religion, right? But in reality, you can get beef in a number of states in India, and you can get pork here in Pakistan, especially at like Chinese stores. And on my way here, I was in Dubai, and they're very tolerant. They have a pork room, literally pork room in their supermarkets for non-Muslims. So pretty cool. You can eat whatever you want there. So you don't find the burgers which McDonald's are most famous for. Then they have a bunch of kind of Indian-inspired burgers. Instead of chicken, instead of beef, you can get a potato burger or an egg burger. Or an Indian cheeseburger, which is called pinya. But we're here to see how different it is from the US. And yeah, quite different. Very few of the products are available here. Here in Pakistan, and straight away, it's already an entirely another world here at McDonald's. Like, this is modern McDonald's. Everything is here. Breakfast menu, specialty burgers. Yeah. The milkshake machine is working. One thing wasn't working, the credit card machine isn't working here, and that's pretty common here in Pakistan. The 4G network goes down all the time. They've got the McCafe here, and of course they have McDonald's most famous burger, the Big Mac. My favorite, the quarter pounder or just the normal cheese. They've got one strange thing on the menu. They have crispy fried chicken. I've never seen this at a McDonald's before, so let's try McDonald's fried chicken as well. And there's also no breakfast options here. It hasn't quite caught on. There might be in the South Indian stores, I don't know. The North Indian stores are quite different to the South Indian stores. The North Indian stores have been neglected for so many years by the master franchise holder. So much so that McDonald's has brought the franchise back from that guy, and now they're running these stores themselves in India. There was such a big fight that the stores in Delhi were closed for 6 months last year. Imagine that, every McDonald's store in Delhi closed for 6 months last year. So yeah, there's been some mismanagement of McDonald's, I think, and I hope McDonald's US is going to get this chain back on track. So I can already tell you now, this experience is much closer to the US and to New Zealand. This is the authentic, modern McDonald's experience. Hello. Thank you so much. बिल्कुल. Fried chicken? Oh yeah, ठीक है. Shukran.
ठीक
Alright,
है.
food's here. And there's also tons of friendly staff here. There's actually a concierge who helps everybody with their orders and using the automated machine, so you can order your food for a machine. You don't actually go and see the cashier. So you got Big Mac, McChicken, fries, and fried chicken.
Wow.
नहीं और चाहिए. एक और straw दीजिए. ये वाला like खराब है.
यार उर्दू बोल रहा है कसम से.
इस्लामाबाद. मैं मरी जाऊंगा.
मैं मरी जाऊंगा.
मैं कश्मीर जाऊंगा. इसके बाद अभी नहीं. शायद मैं जाऊंगा. हाँ मुझे मालूम है.
It's an awesome thing, yeah.
Thank you. ठीक है मैं जाऊंगा बिल्कुल.
Basically, I'm from there.
अच्छा.
Okay.
I'm in Abbottabad, and this
I
little
went because of
beautiful Pakistani hill station. So let's get into the food now. Instead of the Big Mac, we have the Maharaja Mac, which is a Big Mac
Maharaja
clone,
Mac.
except it's got a chicken patty, and I think they
मेरे
added a
ख्याल
bit
में
of
Big
chili to
Mac
that
की
typical
जगह
Big Mac
Maharaja
sauce that
Mac.
we all know. Then we've got the McChicken sandwich. I hope this is the same as the US. Let's find out. And of course, the fries. I was going to get the chocolate shake too, but either the machine's broken. The shake machines are always broken at McDonald's, no matter where you are in the world. So you got Big Mac, McChicken, fries, and fried chicken. And so we've got the fries. Now I can tell you right now, the fries came out to my plate. Not only cold, but wet. How do they get wet? Never had wet fries before. Usually the fries taste the same as the US. Usually they're really kind of like crispy and crunchy and barely any potato in the middle, more like just fat. That's why they taste so good. But here, they're not fried enough. See, look, it's like that. They're usually quite crisp, like this one. Anyway, the fries suck. Usually they're okay. They've just done a bad job at frying them here at this store. Fries, just like home. Not soggy.
Just like home.
They're crispy, and they also serve curly fries here in Pakistan. And here in Pakistan, they have chicken instead of bacon, so you can get chicken bacon here. And the chicken was good, right? Like, I finished it. It doesn't taste like KFC. It doesn't taste like chicken nuggets. It doesn't have much flavor, actually. It's kind of like, it just tastes like deep fried chicken, except, honestly, it's a bit flavorless, to be honest. There was not much pepper, not much salt.
Okay.
Yeah. I can just call it flavorless, nothing special, can skip it. The shake, on the
Yeah,
other hand,
I
oh
know,
my
I
god,
know.
finally I get a milkshake. The shake is thick as hell, and it actually broke this straw. So that's how you know it's like a real thick shake. Just like New Zealand, just like the US. Now let's try this McChicken sandwich. They call it classic, so I'm guessing they're meaning it's the same as the US in terms of classic. And yeah, it looks exactly the same. Exactly the same. Whoa, tons of mayo in there, fresh lettuce, and then you've got the chicken patty as well. Looks good.
Yum.
So the McChicken is actually
मेरे मुंह में
really
पानी
good.
आने लग पड़ा यार
Tastes
इसको
authentic.
देख
It
देख
tastes
के
like what I remember
मैकडॉनल्ड खा
in
रहा
the
है.
US and in New Zealand. So, what? Good job on this burger. It's the same. All right, we got the McChicken here, and it's got the tempura batter. This is how the American and the New Zealand McDonald's burger is meant to be. All right, taste is the same, but the bun is stale. It's a stale bun, so yeah, no good. I'll eat the chicken. I just leave the bun and eat the chicken, I think. Oh no, it's the chicken which is a bit stale and tough as well, so the flavor is there, but the quality of the product, stale bun, stale chicken was
Okay.
not good here in Pakistan. In Pakistan, I love this. They also have chili garlic sauce
Okay.
as well as ketchup. but the chili garlic sauce is awesome. And we're not going to try those kind of overly spicy vegetarian burgers that McDonald's sells here, just because I don't like them. I prefer to come here, and this is the burger I quite like. The Indian version of the Big Mac. It's called the Chicken Maharaja.
Maharaja Mac.
And as you can see, it is rather big. So big that they have to, kind of wrap this, I don't know what you call this. In New Zealand we call it like,
Yeah,
I don't know what you call that. You've got to wrap this ring around it. Now look at that. It looks good, right? You've got the chicken patty in there. Then below that, you've got jalapenos, and it's kind of like a spicy 1,000-item sauce. Something like that. It's not the exact Big Mac sauce. They've spiced it up a bit, definitely with some chili in there. And you've got the fresh lettuce as well. So this is kind of classic McDonald's, except Indian version of the Big Mac. And this is what I usually order when I'm here. It's freaking humongous, just like a Big Mac should be. Bob. The first thing you get is that massive hit of chili when you bite into it, and the sauce all over your face as well. And so they've added the jalapenos because this is India. They've added the chili to the sauce because this is India. These US chains of fast food restaurants come and open in India, and they just spice everything up. My mouth is burning right now from this burger. Same with KFC, I've done that in another video. They literally don't sell the original herbs and spices recipe here. They just sell like a chili bomb kind of version of KFC. Now this is what I wanted. For so long, I wanted a Big Mac. A classic, old school Big Mac. Wow, look at that. If you don't know what a Big Mac is, people, 2 pieces of beef, some cheese, lettuce, and there is a special Big Mac sauce somewhere down the bottom. And it's just a great burger. The bun, the lettuce, the cheese, it's all the same as overseas. Oh, and how could I forget? It's got pickles in it too. Yeah, the combination of the pickles and the sauce is just yum. You don't need to make it into a chili bomb like the Chicken Maharaj. It's not needed. India could have remade the Big Mac with lamb, with mutton, or even better, with buffalo. Buffalo tastes exactly the same as beef. They could have done that in India. I'm washing it all down with this chocolate milkshake. Man, I really love milkshakes. Always loved them. I don't drink, I don't smoke, but I love chocolate and I love milkshakes. And so while I really love the Big Mac and beef, this Chicken Maharaja is a really good substitute here in India. Maybe they should have it in the US stores. Maybe they should do a special kind of India kind of promotion and have this burger there. If you like something spicy, this is a spicy burger for you. Now to the meat quality, which I usually have a problem with here in India, but McDonald's is okay. The McChicken is chicken breast, I can see that. And the Maharaja is, it's kind of like ground up chicken bones, and then they kind of make it into a chicken patty, so it's definitely not breast. It's more like kind of chicken nugget fillings. Oh, when you do get chicken nuggets here in India, that's the other thing that is the same as the US and the Indian menus. And they taste exactly the same as well. So the meat quality that I've had here today is just okay. It's not up to the standards of New Zealand, which I think New Zealand McDonald's has incredible meat. It's, you know, on the similar level to India. But I can say in general in Pakistan, the meat is better quality here. Because they have a big meat-eating culture, right? But on the other hand, vegetarian food is very, very hard to come by. So India wins on vegetarian meals, Pakistan wins on meat quality and meat quality. So McDonald's India is doing an okay job actually, like quite good. And the prices are extremely reasonable as well, much cheaper than back home in New Zealand. When it comes to price, McDonald's in Pakistan roughly costs 20% more than in India, and for that 20% more, you definitely get a better experience and slightly better quality and, you know, definitely authentic tasting McDonald's food. So that small price bump is totally worth it, and still cheap compared to the rest of the world. So McDonald's in India is wildly inauthentic. They have basically spiced up everything except the chicken nuggets, the fries, and the McChicken. Actually, the fries, you can spice them up. There is a peri-peri rub you can kind of shake in a bag with them here. So they have spiced up everything for what they think is Indian palates.
Okay.
I would prefer to see more of the authentic McDonald's here in India. When I come to an American fast food chain, that's what I want, right? I want to eat an authentic American meal. But anyway, they're doing what they can do without beef and without using pork. So I think it's okay here in India. So dosto, which McDonald's do you want to eat at? Do you want to have the authentic experience here in Pakistan, or do you want the inauthentic experience in India? Because maybe you want to try some vegetarian stuff, or simply just something totally different like the chicken Maharaja. Namaste dosto.
ओके जी, तो गाइस अब वीडियो के बारे में बात करता हूँ। तो यार भाई ने सही बात की कि जो है पाकिस्तान में नॉन वेजिटेरियन कल्चर जो है ना वो ज़्यादा है, यानी मीट जो है वो लोग ज़्यादा खाते हैं। और इंडिया में मोस्टली जो है ना वो हिंदूज़ रहते हैं, 90% तो हिंदूज़ हैं, और हिंदूज़ जो हैं वो मोस्टली जो हैं वो वेजिटेरियन है। तो इसलिए उधर नॉन वेजिटेरियन का ना उधर कल्चर नहीं है। तो इसीलिए और कुछ इंडिया की आप चीज़ें देख रहे हैं ना, बाकी चीज़ें भी देख लें। इंडिया कुछ एक तरफ इंडिया हो और दूसरी तरफ पूरी वर्ल्ड हो, तो वो इंडिया पूरी वर्ल्ड से मैं कहूँगा कि थोड़ा सा अलहदा चलता है। पता नहीं क्यों ऐसा है। यानी आप मोबाइल्स की भी बात कर लो अगर ना, तो रेडमी के मोबाइल्स होंगे चाइनीज़ कंपनी के, तो जो मेड इन इंडिया उसके ऊपर लिखा होता है मेड इन इंडिया, ठीक है। तो मेड इन इंडिया जो इंडिया के लिए स्पेशल निकाले जाते हैं और पाकिस्तान के लिए स्पेशल निकाले जाते हैं, जो पूरी दुनिया के लिए जो पूरी दुनिया यूज़ करती है वो पाकिस्तान यूज़ करता है, ठीक है। और जबकि इंडिया जो है वो इंडिया के लिए ही स्पेशल होती हैं, और उसमें थोड़ा सा फ़र्क होता है रैम रोम का, मेरे ख्याल में इतना सा थोड़ा बहुत फ़र्क होता है, बट सेम होते हैं, पर इंडिया के लिए एक अलग चीज़ होती है। इसी तरह मैकडोनल्ड में मेरे ख्याल में यही सीन है। जो है जिस तरह वो महाराजा बर्गर था, तो वो एक स्पेशल इंडिया के लिए था, ठीक है। उसमें वेज जो था वो ज़्यादा था, वेजिटेरियंस के लिए था बेसिकली। और मटन जो है ज़ाहरी बात है, अब कल्चर ही नहीं है जिस चीज़ का, तो वो उधर आपको क्या चीज़ मिलेगी आप खुद अंदाज़ा लगा लें। तो यही कहना चाहूँगा। और बाकी जब वो भाई उर्दू बोल रहा था यार, मुझे बड़ी हंसी आ रही थी, क्योंकि एक न्यूजीलैंड का बंदा उर्दू में बात कर रहा है। चलो ये तो अच्छी चीज़ है कि पाकिस्तान आके उर्दू तो सीख ली उसने, वैसे गुड हो गया। और मुंह में पानी तो मेरे आ ही रहा था, क्योंकि इतना खाना देख देख के तो मुंह में पानी तो आएगा ही, ज़ाहिर सी बात है। तो उम्मीद करता हूँ आपको आज की वीडियो का जो रिएक्शन है वो पसंद आया होगा। तो खुश रहिए, ऐसे ही हंसते मुस्कुराते रहिए, और अभी तक चैनल को सब्सक्राइब भी नहीं किया हुआ तो जल्दी से चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें, और साथ साथ बेल आइकन को भी प्रेस करें ताकि आपको नोटिफिकेशन जो है वो मिलती रहें। तो मिलते हैं एक नई वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए खुदा हाफिज़।